Hello everyone, welcome to Strap Essential Tutorial Series. In this video, we will learn how to create a model in the Strap software using different options available in this. So let's begin. First of all, when you will open the Strap software, you will get this screen where all the models which are available in the folder that you have created earlier will be available there as a list. So you can check or reopen the models that you have created previously. And to create a new model, you can click on this new model and you have to give the name of your model. Here I am giving demo 3 and click on OK. After that, it will ask you to define the units. I will be creating the model in meter units. The unit for the force here, you can select kilonewton, kilogram, gram, whatever you want. Here I have selected kilonewton. And now you have different model types. Plane frame means 2D frame, grids, space frame, truss. Now in this tutorial I am going to create a space frame. So I have selected space frame here. Now we have three different options to create a model. First of all, we have model wizard, we have grid lines, and we have user defined. So here I am going to show how to create the model with grid lines first. So let me click on grid lines and here you can define the grid lines. Let me click on add and suppose I have 5 number of lines and the spacing between the lines is 4. And I want these grids to start from A. Now click on OK. You can see it has created the grid lines with 4 spacing, means 4 meter spacing. Now you can change these values also if you want ununiform spacings, you can change this here. Okay. Now in this direction also, in same way, I'll create 5 and the number of steps, the steps suppose 3 meter and here the name should be from 1. Now click on OK and here also the similar way you can change the spacings if you have ununiform spacings. Okay. You can provide angles and you can also import DXF file of your grid lines if you have already created. Now click on OK and you will see that the grid lines are, we have created the grid lines very easily. Now to create the beams with these grid lines, what we can do, we can go to beams here in the right hand side corner. You can see here beams, nodes, restraints are there. Okay, and you have different other options like, see, we are creating the geometry, so we are in geometry tab. After creation of geometry, we will be providing loads, so we have loads. Then seismic weights, we have weights, and this tab is for bridge analysis. Now let me create the beams first. Let's go to beams and here as we have already created the grid lines, we can create the beams along with this grid lines. Or if you want to create the beams individually, you can go to this one, define. So let me create the beams using these grid lines first. So go to grid and here you have define a line. Here in the left hand side corner, you will see it is asking you to select the lower left node of the grid. So this is my lower left node. I have selected this, then lower right node and then the upper right node. You can see with these 3 clicks, we have created grids with, the beams with all the grids. Now you can check the isometric view. This is the isometric view and here I have created the base of the structure, right? Now to assign properties in these beams, we can go to properties and we can create properties. Here we have one undefined, click on define revise and here we have the dimensions. So click on dimension and I want this rectangular section. So click on rectangular and here you can change the units, provide the dimension. Here you can change the orientation of your beam. For the major axis, I will be selecting the first one and click on, and here you have material also and click on OK. Now we have created one definition, so let's go to assign and I want this same definition or same property to all the beams. So click on select all beams and click on close. If you see in the rendered view, you will see here we have created the beams. Okay. Now let's close it. Now we will be copying the same grid to different floors. So to do that, let's go to copy and delete in the right hand side corner and click on copy. We want to copy to all the nodes, right? So let me show you. It is better to go in the plan view. See, our plan view is in the x2 and x1 direction. So here we have x1, x2, and this corner is our 0, 0, 0 coordinate, right? So click on copy and select all nodes. Now it is asking you to select one reference node. So I'll be selecting this node and I'll be copying the total grid with coordinates. So by coordinates, and see, you can provide the coordinate values here. So for x1 it will be 0, for x2 it will be 0, and as our height direction is x3, so we will be providing x3 as 3 meter. Now click on OK, and here it is asking you how many copies you want. So I'll be selecting suppose 6 copies, and I'll be assigning like which property you want to assign for the columns. It is asking you. So let me cancel it and let me define one column property. So let's go to beams, property, and again here the not used property select and define dimension rectangular, and suppose I am selecting 300 by 500 column. Now click on OK and close. So let's do the same, copy and delete, copy, select all nodes, select the reference node and by coordinates. Now if you click on Alt, this cursor will hold there. See, it is holded, already got hold there. Now provide the value of x1 as 0, x2 as 0 and x3 as our vertical direction, so it will be 3 meter. Now click on this select, and here number of copies suppose 6. You can provide the property number as 2 because for the columns we want the second property, and click this one, connect copies with beams with property number 2. Okay, so we want all these nodes to be connected with property number 2, then only it will create the columns. Now click on OK. So let's see the isometric view of this. So this is the isometric view. If you, now what we have to do, we have to delete the bottom beams, right? So go to any elevation view and go to beams and delete. Now we'll be selecting this one, select by window. I'll select the bottom beams with this window, and here you can see our structure is ready. If you see the rendered view, here it is the rendered view. This is how we can create a structure in a very simple way using the grid method. In the next step, we will see how to create the structure with nodes having uniform spacing or ununiform spacing. Okay, so see you in the next video. Thank you.